Hello, kindergarten cougars. I am Mrs. Belatesh. And you can call me Mrs. Belatesh or you can call me Mrs. B, whichever is easier for you. And I am going to be your science teacher this year. I love science. I just love it. And I cannot wait to share all the fun things that we're going to do this year with you. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to talk about some of the materials you got and how do we learn about science. Okay, so you guys got to take some things home for your science kits. So one of the things that you have is you have this science notebook. And I colored mine, the front of mine. You can color yours if you'd like. And this is a really important thing. I put my name on the front. It's really important that you put your name on your science notebook. Scientists and engineers keep notes about the things that they learn in their science journal. And this is going to be your science journal. Engineers, scientists, they always keep a journal. So you are going to have your journal this year. The other thing you got was this kit, like a paper bag, and it's staple closed. Boys and girls, please don't open it yet. Next week, we're going to open it. I don't want you to open it yet and lose any of the things. So let's keep it closed for now, okay? All right, so then we're going to start talking about how do we learn about science. So boys and girls, I wanted to read this story to you about how do we learn. We use our senses. We can look. Look at that. There is a beautiful butterfly in that jar. And I see some beautiful flowers in the back. So they are really looking carefully. We can listen. This woman is reading a story to these students, and they are listening to the story. I see he has a dinosaur. I love dinosaurs. Oh, I love them. I think they're so great. We can touch. This little boy is touching a starfish. I have been to the aquarium down in Long Beach and I got to touch a starfish before. It was so great. We can smell. Oh, look at that beautiful flower she's smelling. I have some rose bushes at home and we have rose bushes in front of the school. And when there are roses on it, they smell so good. We can taste. Wow, that watermelon looks so good. It's a hot day today, and I would love a nice, cold, juicy slice of watermelon. It tastes so sweet. We find out. We can ask questions. Oh, here's this little boy, and he is with a fireman, and he's asking questions about that big fire truck. I have a lot of questions about fire trucks. There's so many different things that are on fire trucks. I wonder how they work. We can read. So boys and girls, it's possible that you don't know how to read yet. You're going to learn how to read, right? But we can learn a lot of things just by looking at pictures and figuring things out. We can observe. So here's a little boy and his dad, and they're looking through a telescope. This is a telescope, and they're looking at the moon, and there are some stars there. The word observe is so important in science. So I want us to talk about it for just a little bit. So the word observe, it has 2 syllables. Let's clap it. Observe. 2 syllables. Observe. So to observe means to look carefully, but not just looking, right? We can observe the world by using our senses. We can look, we can smell, we can taste, we can hear, and we can touch. All of those are ways that we can observe. So I'd like to take you on a little walking field trip around our school campus, and you can start to observe some of the fun things that we have here. Okay, let's go. Boys and girls, every day when I come to school, I get to observe my animals. This is one of my rabbits, and her name is Flop. Her ears are very floppy. I can see it. And underneath, I have their Sunset, and that bunny right there is Flip. So here I have, oh, hello, Flop. I have Flop and Flip and Sunset. And when I think about using my senses, I can look at them. Oh, they're really pretty. But also, when I touch them, oh, they're so soft. Hello, let me give you a little touch. Oh, they're so incredibly soft. These are my bunnies. They're very quiet though. They don't make much noise. Also at school, I have a bunch of chickens. These are some of my pet chickens. The black and white one is Pepper, and the two brown ones, one is Buzz Lightyear and one is Roadrunner. And this is Charlotte. Charlotte was the very first chicken we had at Carpenter. Now, I couldn't see them, but there's something different about the chickens. They make a lot of noise. You hear them clucking away? And they are also very soft and very nice. Hello, chickens. I also have a beautiful garden at Carpenter. So many beautiful plants. I can really see them. I can touch them. Ooh, this plant, it's got kind of a sharp, bristly stem. It's a little rough. And this is a tomato plant. And one of the things, I love about tomato plants is that they have a really incredible smell. My garden is growing and growing. And boys and girls, look, I have the beginning of a little pumpkin on my pumpkin plant. Also in the garden, I have some tomatoes that are just perfect for eating. And I am going to reach in there and I'm going to take a taste. Wow. That is a sweet tomato. So it's beautiful colors. The tomato plant has a lot of good smell. And the skin is smooth and the taste is sweet. So we're back inside the science lab, and now we can really think about how do we learn about the world around us? Well, we can learn by using our senses. Boys and girls, next week we're going to start a real science lesson, an experiment, and we will open our bag of science goodies. This week, if you can, I would love it if you can decorate your science notebook. Make sure you put your name on your science notebook, and you can do some coloring, and you can add your own pictures if you would like. Make this science notebook your notebook, and because that's what it is. It's for your notes. All right, I'll see you next week, Cougars.